channel Maths and Methods Academy. Today we are going to solve, we are going to find out square root of algebraic expressions with the help of factorization. So let's go on with our solutions. Our first expression which is given here is x squared plus 3x plus 2 in the first bracket. Second bracket is x squared plus 4x plus 3, and the third bracket is x squared plus 5x plus 6. We are going to factorize the expressions given in all the three brackets individually. So let's go on with it. In the first bracket we have x squared plus 3x plus 2. So we will apply our same method of factorization. We will multiply coefficient of x with this term, which we generally call c in the quadratic expression. So 1 into 2 is equal to 2. So all the possible pair of factors in this case are 1 into 2, which is the only one. Then we go to the second one. Again we multiply coefficient of x squared, which is 1 with the last number 3. So 1 into 3 is 3. Again we have only one possible pair of factor, which is 1 into 3 is equal to 3. Then comes the third bracket. Coefficient of x squared is equal to 1. So 1 into 6 is equal to 6. Here we have the following possible pair of factors. 1 into 6 is equal to 6. Then 2 into 3 is equal to 6. In the first bracket, now we have to see if the pair of factors which we have written, with the help of those we can break down the term 3x. So we have to see if 2 plus 1 or 2 minus 1 will be equal to 3 or not. Obviously, if we add 2 in 1, it will come out to be 3. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So 3x can be written as 3x is equal to 2x plus x. Then we go to the second bracket. Here we have 4 in the middle. So we have to see if 3 and 1 can be written in such a way that either it forms 4 with the when we are subtracting them, or it forms 4 if we are adding it. So in case of addition, it is giving us 4. So we will write 4x is equal to 3x plus x. Now we go to our third bracket. In the third bracket, we have two possibilities. 1 into 6 is equal to 6 and 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Obviously we will choose the second one, because the middle term is having 5 and 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So 5x is equal to 3x plus 2x. Now we get rid of our rough work. And we will write the expression again. In the first bracket we will write x squared plus 2x plus x plus 2. In the second bracket we will write x squared plus, replacing 4x with 3x plus x. And in the third one we will replace 5x with 3x plus 2x. Now we will make pair of terms. and you will take common in those. In the first pair of the first bracket we have x common, which is, and then the bracket is left with x plus 2. In the second pair of terms we have 1 common. Then we go to the second bracket. In the first two terms we have x common. In the second one 1 is common. Then we go to the third one. In the first two x is common. And in the second two terms 2 is common. Okay, now in the first bracket we have x plus 2 common, and we are left with x plus 1. In the second bracket x plus 3 is common, and we are left with x plus 1. And then in the third one x plus 3 is common, and we are left with x plus 2. Now as you can see, we have x plus 1 occurring twice in this, then same is happening for x plus 2, and the same is happening for x plus 3. So we will combine alike brackets like x plus 1 with x plus 1, then x plus 2 with x plus 2, and x plus 3 with x plus 3, which means we can write them as their square: x plus 1 squared, x plus 2 squared, and x plus 3 squared. Now here we can use this formula: a raised to power m, b raised to power m, and c raised to power m is equal to abc raised to power m. So here we will combine all the brackets: x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, and we will write their combined power of 2. Okay, now we will write the square root of our given expression. Our expression is x squared plus 3x plus 2 into x squared plus 4x plus 3 into x squared plus 5x plus 6 square root of this is equal to x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 whole squared, and then square root of this and plus minus. So square root cancels with square, so we are left with plus minus x plus 1, x plus 2, and x plus 3, which is the answer of this question. Let's move to our second question. Our second question is x squared plus 8x plus 7 in one bracket. Second bracket is 2x squared minus x minus 3, and in the third bracket 2x squared plus 11x minus 21. Okay, again like the first question, we will factorize all these brackets individually within the bracket. So let's get on with it. Coefficient of x square is here 1. So we will multiply 1 with 7. I think you should be proficient with this procedure by now, as we have done it so many times. So here we have only one pair of factors. Then we go to the second one. We multiply 2 with 3. So 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. So we will write all possible pair of factors. 1 into 6 is 6. 2 into 3 is 6. Then we go to the third bracket. We will multiply 2 with 21, which is giving 42. So its pair of factors are 1 into 42, 2 into 21, 3 into 14, and 6 into 7. Okay, now let's check all the three one by one. In the first bracket, we have only one pair of factor, which is 1 into 7 is equal to 7. We will see now if we can subtract or add 1 and 7 to get the required number, which is 8. Yes, if we add 1 and 7, we are able to get 8. So we can write, instead of 8x, 7x plus x. Then we go to our second bracket. Here we have to see if we can, first of all we have to choose the pair of factor here, which will give us -1 if we subtract or add those two. Obviously the second one is the one, because when we subtract (3) from 2, we will be getting -x. So we will write -x as -3x plus 2x, these two, and here it is these two. Now the third one. In third one we have to find pair of factors which if we add or subtract we get 11, which is this one. Obviously this is the one, because when we subtract 3 from 14 we get 11. So instead of 11x we can write 14x minus 3x. Let's get rid of our rough work. Now we will replace these values here in our expression. X squared, instead of plus 8x we will write plus 7x plus x. Then in the second bracket, instead of minus x we will write minus 3x plus 2x. And in the third one, instead of 11x we will write 14x minus 3x. Now we will factorize. We will make pairs first, pair of terms. In the first bracket, the first two terms, we have x common. So in the bracket we will have x plus 7. Then we have 1 common. So again in the bracket x plus 7. In the second one we have x common. So 2x minus 3. In the second one we have 1 common, 2x minus 3. Then in the third one we have 2x common, so x plus 7. And then we have 3 common, x plus 7. In the first bracket we have x plus 7 common, and we are left with then x plus 1. In the second one we have 2x minus 3 common, and then we are left with x plus 1. And then in the third one we have x plus 7 common, and we are left with 2x minus 3. Again we can see here that all the brackets, I mean the expression coming into the bracket, it is occurring 2 times. Like we will write it now. X plus 1 is there 2 times, yeah, I mean twice. Then x plus 7 is there twice, and then 2x minus 3 is there twice. We can write their squares now. X plus 1 squared, x plus 7 squared, and then 2x minus 3 squared. Okay, using this formula, a raised to power m, b raised to power m, c raised to power m is equal to abc raised to power m. We can write it as x plus 1 into x plus 7 into 2x minus 3 whole squared. Now we will write the square root of our expression. Our expression is x squared plus 8x plus 7. This is first bracket. Second bracket, 2x squared minus x minus 3. And the third bracket is 2x squared plus 11x minus 21. We have to write its square root is equal to x plus 1, x plus 7, 2x minus 3, all of it is squared, and then we will take square root and we will write plus minus outside. So square root will cancel with square, so we are left with plus minus x plus 1, x plus 7 and 2x minus 3, which is the answer of this question. Now we will move on to our third and the last question of this type. That is 4 x raised to power 6 minus 12 x raised to power 3 y raised to power 3 plus 9 y raised to power 6 over 9 into x raised to power 4 plus 24 x squared y squared plus 16y raised to power 4. If we will look at this fraction carefully, we will find out that the numerator and the denominator both are complete square. Now they are complete square of what? Of which type of formula? We will write it here. Actually, the first expression, which is in the numerator, we can factorize it using this formula, and the one which is in denominator we can factorize with the help of this formula. So let's follow it. We will try to write its term in terms of this formula. The first term of the numerator is 4x6, which is a complete square of 2x cube, and then the last term is 9y6, which is complete square of 3y cube. Now the third term should be, which is the middle term, it should be the product of these two, and then that should be multiplied with 2, and minus has to be placed over there. So first we write minus, we write 2, then 2x cubed into 3y cubed. Now if you multiply these three, you will be getting this 12 x cube y cubed. So like here, when in this formula, when you have this form, you can write it like this. So similarly, when here you have in this form, you can write it like two x cube minus 3y cube whole squared. Okay, now we move towards our denominator and we will try to do the same operation with that. 9x raised to power 4 is actually a complete square of 3x squared. Then the final one, 16y4 is square of 4y squared. Middle term we again write in the same way, 2 here, then this 3x squared here, and then this 4y squared over here. So this is again a complete square of 3x squared plus 4y squared, it is whole squared. Okay, again here we can apply this formula. A raised to power m over b raised to power m can be written as a over b raised to power m. So we will write here 2x cube minus 3y cube over 3x squared plus 4y squared whole squared. Now let us write square root of the given expression. Our given expression is 4x6 minus 12x cubed y cubed plus 9y raised to power 6 over 9x4 plus 24x squared y squared plus 16 into y raised to power 4 equals 2x cubed minus 3y cubed over 3x squared plus 4y squared whole squared, square root, and then plus minus. Square root will cancel with square, so we are left with plus minus 2x cube minus 3y cube over 3x squared plus 4y squared, which is the answer of this question. And with this one we reach to the end of our question solution. Please subscribe this channel, and until the next time, take care and bye.